Okay, now we're back.
We're back. Are we good?
Let me just double check. Yes, DU is upcoming. My broadcast is upcoming. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup on this channel now. Thanks, internet.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Close moderation keeps help. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Okay. Anyways,
We're back.
we're back. Where I left off before I smoked and lost.
We were
concentration.
celebrating
Celebrating
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Celebrating Juneteenth in the only way we know really how, and that's watching great videos. I think I got one from you, Hyro, a submission. The secret of selling to the Negro.
Yeah, this is a video from what does it say, 1954, marketing demo. I wanted to see if it still held water after 70 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, like when you used to look at the house of the future or the car of the future.
Oh yeah.
And they used to this is what the future house will look like, and this is all the features of the car. I wonder what they had to say about the black people still holds water.
Oh wait. I just realized something. Okay, I muted it.
Okay, how's this video coming through?
Are the lights hot enough?
Don't forget to dolly in close. All right, be sure and stay clear of number 2 camera, and all set.
Well, forward it a little bit, so you see the guy talking.
I honestly thought that I fucked up the audio and there was an echo coming through, and I was all like, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, it's dumb.
Yeah, it's them.
Keep going right there.
Yeah. Okay. What? This little peek right here.
No, they used to do the intros back in the day,
Oh.
or the credits at the beginning instead of the end. So
So where do you want me to start?
start with him talking, and then we can
Okay.
skip to that little bump.
Hello, I'm Bob Trout. I've got a story here that I think is big, really big, because it's bound to have a terrific impact on business. I'm talking about a new market, a big new market, millions upon millions of new prospects with $15 billion to spend. That's right, I said $15 billion. That's a lot of money, isn't it?
That's back
The
then.
surprising thing is that it's a fresh market, still full of opportunities. It grew up so fast, got so big in a hurry, that few of us realize its scope. Now, these days, nobody's likely to pass up chances to sell. And yet right here in our own front yard, there's a neglected market. There's money waiting to be spent. To get the story of this market, to be able to tell you the secret of selling the Negro, we did a lot of digging. We talked to leading businessmen, to customers, and to salesmen. We went to Washington, D.C. We set up cameras and other key points around the nation. And out of this all, there emerged a story, the story of a new market.
They did market research.
They did.
Oh shit! And they flash a bunch of black names.
Yeah, well, they're gonna watch this bit. They're gonna introduce you to the new market.
Yes, this is the market we're talking about, the new Negro family. Their name is Wells or Wilson, Smith or Brown or Alexander or Breen.
Man, I wonder where they got those names
In
from.
Atlanta or New York, in Detroit, St. Louis, Los Angeles, any one of 1,000 cities and towns. All over the country, families such as this are enjoying new prosperity. They have new interests, new standards of living, a buying power they've never enjoyed before. They're good prospects for practically all types of goods and services. All too often, though, they're overlooked prospects. Why? Because of some good, valid reason? No. They're overlooked because of mistaken ideas, because of out-of-date ideas about how the Negro lives and how he buys. The truth of the matter
All right,
is
so
that the Negro
now you can fast
is
forward.
the same
Wait,
as
should I
other
stop?
folks.
Yeah, you can pause it and you can fast forward a bit. You got any thoughts? What do you think?
I mean, sure, it's an untapped market. They did the same thing with women in the 19, like, whatever the fuck, when they wanted to fucking promote cigarettes a bunch. They were all like, women, an untapped market,
But
yes.
I like how they're like, oh, they have all new wants and all new needs.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
They're into the middle class now. They got money to spend.
yeah. Now we don't have a problem with selling to them. So
No.
fast forward a bit up until you'll see the bump.
As I argue with people,
here,
slavery never left.
So now, after he explains to you, like, who they really are and how they really live,
Oh, okay.
He's gonna actually tell you how to really sell to them.
Okay. Let me get to right. Let's start with the lady in the bonnet. But yeah, slavery never left. You just now have kind of like a choice of how you want to conduct, your plantation. Like you can keep working on the plantation. That's what we all do day to day, going to do our 9 to 5s. We all just live on the plantation. But we have these little dollar redues.
Is this slavery with extra steps?
Slavery with extra steps. We got dollar redues. I get to tell everybody like, hey, I want to buy this. I want to have this for dinner. Yes, master. No, master.
Toothpaste, or transportation. Whatever it is, here are millions of prospects. And these prospects are everywhere. Negro customers can no longer be pigeonholed. They cannot be classified as prospects who trade only in certain stores, certain neighborhoods. Today, Negroes shop downtown. They shop in supermarkets. They shop in small neighborhood stores. They'll buy from anyone who wants to sell to them. But we all know that before you can sell to customers, you've got to get to know them. You must understand something about them. What do the Negro customers buy? Why do they buy? How do you sell to them? Let's find out. Let's hear the opinion of men who have spent a lifetime studying the buying habits of customers the world over. Here is what sales psychologists have to say about selling to the Negro.
The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word. That word is recognition. Now, there's nothing unusual about that. People want to be recognized. They need recognition. That's basic in all of us. But perhaps because he's had
So, you want to be flashy. You want to be recognized.
Well, hold on. Keep going because there's a moment you can have it pause.
Okay.
little of it, the Negro needs even more. He needs to feel important and appreciated. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits. Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. 3 habits in particular play a big part in...
What are the 3 habits?
Oh, man, fuck. Nobody told me there would be a test. I'm too high.
What do you think they think in 1954?
In 1954?
Were the 3 habits, there's 3 shopping habits of the
new
all new.
Maybe colors? You know, to
No, what they
accentuate-
want is recognition.
Okay, yeah.
So how do they shop by?
Yeah, by bright colors.
Did they go by colors?
By colors, type of colors. I guess the more gaudy something maybe looks, and this is probably showing how racist I am.
They're there for like, give me your biggest hat.
Give me your biggest hat.
This feather ain't big enough. You taking me for a fool?
I don't know. What do you think, Robo Carlos?
Absolutely, 100% factual.
Yeah, for those that never got to do Almost Positive. See, this is where the intro got cut off. But we were gonna try to get Carlos on the show, but he's here in spirit. In some ways.
That's some almost positive shit right there.
Yes, that is some Almost Positive shit. Just to us keep using him over and over again. So, I guess let's get back to this video.
Without his permission.
Yeah, without his permission. I'm sure I tried to get his permission. I tried to be like, Carlos, you should come on to the show. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just have you on the soundboard then. But no. All right, let's get back to the video.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving, B.
All right, let's see what the 3.
All right, I got 2. I know that much. I don't know where gold chains and shit fit into that. But I'm trying to think of what happened. Where did black culture kind of...
Maybe I should cut you off before you keep getting more racist, because you're way off.
You're way off. Look, I'm looking at fashion trends of like what happened later on.
Look, I'll tell you what. You were closer with the very first thing you said, which is that they want to be recognized.
Because I know my shit.
So how would they get recognized?
Ooh.
in every sales transaction. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. Do you wonder why? Well, listen to what this customer is thinking.
That last hat I bought just didn't hold up at all.
You see, for a long time, the Negro has been sold a lot of shoddy, second-class merchandise. So now he asks for name brands in order to make sure he gets his money's worth. Buying by brand. That's the first important Negro buying habit.
Buying by brand.
Now for the second.
Oh, okay. Makes
The
sense.
Negro buys good quality
What's the second
merchandise. Symbols of quality.
I'm sure that Nike movie will make some reference to this.
Oh, dude, what, they're not wrong.
They're not
He
wrong,
said
right.
buy by brand, and you went, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Makes sense.
They
Yeah,
all
but-
buy the same brand.
That's true. And sometimes they even market brands specifically for them in order to capitalize on that.
To this day, yeah, yeah, yeah.
For us, by us.
Prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware. But she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. Listen to her thoughts.
My, isn't it beautiful? I can hardly wait to show it to Sally and Joan.
It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. What their friends may think of a certain item often decides whether or not the sale is made. So remember, the Negro buys quality merchandise. That's the second important point.
They
And
got
here is
flex,
the third
bro.
thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else. Don't try to switch him at the point of sale. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
There's a reason for this reaction. Again, because he's had experience with cheap merchandise, the Negro resents being offered a substitute. He wants to be sold on quality, not price.
Have you seen those, there'll be like funny fucking skits where it's all like, no, you give me the white man medicine. Have you ever seen that?
No.
The House? Fuck. All right, hold on.
But what the fuck are they giving them? Penicillin?
Hold on. House old black man.
Well, we can end this one there. That was the third point.
No, this is gold. We gotta keep going down.
No, but I'm saying with this one, with this
Oh, with
video.
this- that was the
yeah,
third
that
one?
was the rest is just more filler.
Okay.
It's just the market research and their 3 points on how to sell them. Do you think they still hold water?
Huh?
You think they still hold water? You think
Yeah,
the
no.
three-
Amazing.
All right. Okay, this is what I was talking about.
Crackle pop.
All right.
Some Rice Krispies in there.
Hold on. Fuck. I got blunts in my hands. All right, yeah. So he doesn't believe the brother. He thinks the brother's brainwashed.
Oh, I thought he would have believed him when he told him that. Like, just go get your Social Security, man. Live long enough.
Yeah.
Get him like that. Oh, I thought he would have been like, you
Get
right.
the
You
Gibbs,
right.
bro. Get the Gibbs. So he comes back and he demands to see House, who is the best doctor. Because the best money. They're fucking great.
So he just gave him like what he gives us regular patients,
Yeah.
which I guess would still work, just not as much.
No, I think he ends up telling him later that, or he ends up telling the other doctor that he just prescribed him the same stuff, that he's not going to know the difference.
Oh, so he liked them.
Yeah, he lied to him.
But the other guy would have taken it being like, all right, it's not. It's just, I mean, his way of thinking is wrong, but he's also not wrong.
Who exactly is
the patient, you
the
know?
patient? Okay.
If he really didn't want to fucking take it, it would have been like, all right, look, let's say you got cancer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, look, man, step one, chemo. And you're like, nah, I'm just not going to do the chemo. I'm down for the treatment. I just don't want to do chemo.
Yeah, you want
Then
to
I'd be
do-
like, all right, fuck. All right, well, I guess we got some oils and here's some exercises we can do. And I would have tried everything else. So I don't think it's wrong that he was just like, nah, I don't want that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, and even with the cancer thing, a lot of people survive and make it that don't end up doing the chemo.
Yeah.
So I think if you gave him the regular medicine, he would have been fine. He just would have been a little, maybe a little better if he took the one that was going to help him more, I guess. But no, I think like he's wrong up until the point where the doctor crossed the line and still gave him the fucking medicine he didn't want. Then I'm with him.
That's where I guess House's like main theme is that
Yeah,
all
I
the
seen the
patients
show.
are stupid
Yeah, I seen the show.
and I need to fucking do what's right.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy, he's gonna tell some black man some racial shit. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Surprised that show went on for so long as it did, dude.
Yeah, no, it's very surprising.
Every fucking patient was like, "Oh my god, it's the dumb mother. Guess what? You killed your fucking kid because you're
Yeah.
a stupid bitch."
'Cause you're a stupid
That was,
bitch,
and then
yeah.
like, yeah, that was every episode.
Yeah, no, it was great. I can't believe that series went on for so long without any kind of hiccup.
10 out of 10? Yeah, this one is 10 out of 10. Very talented. Yeah, they are very talented.
The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer. Another point.
Okay. These are the keys, guys. All you entrepreneurs out there,
Remember that.
remember that tip. That's a pro tip. The Destination Unknown pro tip of the day. How to sell to Negroes. All right. Let's see. Let's. You know what? I've said too many things today. I need to take responsibility for them, and I will.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment,
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Oh.
Every blatant injustice.
The entire show.
Are these comedians?
Every time.
These are fucking rich fucking celebrities. Over here,
Is this
Virtus-
new or is this old?
This is
old.
old.
Last year?
This is the.
I feel like I've seen this before.
This is when George Floyd thing happened.
Okay. Yeah. Like it's my fault. I did it.
It's my
'Cause
fault.
I'm
I
white.
did it. I did it. I was there. There was no way that I influenced any of that situation. But you know what? It's my fault.
Remain silent.
It's my fault based on who my dad was.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I would like to press her on that. What the fuck do you mean?
When did you do that? You did that? Like who? I would tell her like that. I'd be like, so you saw that?
You saw
some shit go down and you fucking walked away and you said good?
I explained away police brutality.
You explained away police brutality, like.
I got questions. Did you call the cops on someone and they got their asses beat and then you went, yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what color you are, or who the victim is, or what color the cop is. Everybody can sit there and be like, "Damn, that's fucked up. Police brutality. That shit ain't right." This bitch is just all like, "Well, you know, they kind of deserved it."
I wonder if this is like them all low-key kind of coming out.
This is
before
kind of
they
low-key.
get caught.
I want to be like, "You're secretly racist," and that's okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I just need you to acknowledge it, just like we all do.
Or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes.
This is
Who did
war.
she kill?
I don't know. But what does she know? I want to know what she knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need this information. If you know somebody who's committing genocide, please report it to the police.
In their own homes.
In their own homes. Their own communities. And she makes it sound like it's
Oh, she seems serious, dude.
millions of people.
These are our brothers and sisters,
our friends, our family. We are done watching them die.
Holy shit.
You don't have any friends or family who are black.
It's them
Shut the
too,
fuck
man.
up.
Them too. They've been watching black people die.
I would like to know her black friends. I would like her to write them all down on this sheet of paper. And then realize that she didn't need the whole sheet of paper.
No, she can write them down on the back of a fucking fortune cookie, dude.
Yeah, I should be like, here, write down all the black people you
That you know.
That
Your
you
brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that you actually spoke to, that I can call and be like, hey, you know such and such? All right, your credentials check out. Oh, no. It's because I moved the mouse.
We are no longer bystanders. We
No
will
longer.
not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment.
I noticed it's all white women except for 2 white guys. Oh, no, wait, 3 white guys.
There were like 2, 3, yeah.
No matter how big or small,
To beta males.
to be uttered
How you
in
doing?
my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye.
Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers.
I can't just look at him and
Yeah,
not
fuck that bitch.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Yo, racism, B.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be part of this video.
Mr. White. They're racists out there.
We gotta kill those cops.
It's the cops, man. It's just fucking pigs. Just like your fucking what's his name? Fuck Hank. What was Hank? His his
was
brother-in-law.
his in-law, yeah, he was
his
his in-law.
brother-in-law. Yeah. Mr. White, your brother-in-law's a racist. He be stepping on Mexicans' necks.
I had enough.
I've had enough.
It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
Sure, I agree with that statement. Let's just not be delusional and fucking like completely just bullshit fucking making insinuations about other people's motivations for doing something.
Yeah, I remember this time.
Like if you
Is that website still up?
Oh, probably not. Or you know what? It probably is, and it's funded by the ADLU.
No,
Not the
it's gotta be
ADLU,
like
ADL, the ADL.
It's gotta be just like the front page. I don't think anything works there anymore.
No. None of the clicks work or anything.
I
I'm
know
sure.
it just redirects.
I wouldn't even give this 2 minutes of my show to even look up. All right. Anyways, so yeah, we got to take responsibility. And anytime I need that soundbite,
I take responsibility.
I will just right there. And I think somebody is taking responsibility. You brought me this wonderful clip.
Many different opinions this week about the mascot change at Hamlin Middle School.
That's right. For decades, the mascot has been a rebel wearing a Confederate uniform, but the school decided to change it due to what some feel is an offensive past. The only other school in South Texas with what could be considered a controversial mascot is the Robstown Cotton Pickers.
Okay, that's pretty gold. I just hate the sound quality.
Yeah.
And then I'm all like, who the fuck recorded? Then I see in the corner, World
Most
Star.
hip-hop.
I'm like,
It's a phone recording, dude.
You know what? You're not doing a good job of making me any less racist when I see World Star in the back, and the audio quality is fucking terrible.
Brianna Whitney spent the day in Robstown to find out.
Can't remember if it gets better, but no, I don't think it
Well,
the
locals in
pretty
Robstown
dog
say
shit.
this really comes down to what's accepted and appropriate for their small community. And while some say the name may seem offensive to those who don't live here in South Texas, they feel it represents family pride.
Yeah, it's an actual town of cotton pickers.
Yeah.
So that's what they called it.
How old is this? Like, as far as the cotton... Is it the Rebels?
Well, it was in Texas.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
I've lived in different cities, and when I tell them my high school mascot, they kind of take they get surprised by what it is. Herman Rodriguez.
He didn't know how to...
I don't think I've ever had anybody ask me like, "Hey, what was your high school mascot?" Ever.
Yeah. I think no one has asked me that just out of nowhere. You know who asked me that more than anybody?
I bet he goes to bars and he's like, "Hey, ask me what my high school mascot was."
Yeah. Now, I get those when I have to make secret answers for, like, password
okay.
recovery.
Yeah.
Those are the only times those questions ever become relevant.
Yep. I guess he's got a pretty secure one then.
Yeah, you know what he does? He sits there and he's at his computer and he's like, fuck, man, I forgot my fucking 5-letter password. Fuck, let me recover it. Okay. What year was I born? Da-da-da-da. What was my first cousin's name? Da-da-da-da. What was your mascot for your high school? And then he sits there and he's just all like...
He's probably got to like look left and look right.
Yeah,
Make sure no
yeah.
one sees him typing it in.
The black guy behind him saw it and be like, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw what you pulled.
I saw what you did.
No, it's not what you think. We love it.
Damn. Bogus.
Was a Robstown High cotton picker himself, and says while he's met many outside
Oh, I want that soundbite.
who find the name offensive, and says what it is. Herman Rodriguez was a Robstown High cotton picker himself, and says while he's met many
Cotton picker
outside
himself.
of South Texas who find the name offensive, that's not the case for locals.
Oh, they're all cotton pickers.
Yeah.
We're Latinos, and we were migrant workers, and We picked cotton. My parents picked cotton. We have tremendous picker pride in Robstown.
Lalo Morales says he didn't even know it was a phrase people could view negatively.
Born and raised picking cotton since I was 6. That's why they call us the cotton pickers.
Robstown ISD gave us this statement that reads, quote,
That might be another good one.
ISD administration has not received commentary from parents due to
Well, I've been doing this since I was 6. That's why they call us that.
a phrase people could view negatively.
Born and raised picking cotton since I was 6. That's why they call us the cotton pickers.
That's why they call us
ISD
the cotton
gave us
pickers.
this statement that reads, has not received commentary from parents due to neighboring school districts' mascot controversy. To be a Robstown cotton picker exhibits a sense of pride. At this time, Robstown ISD
Have pride in
will
being a
stay
cotton picker.
focused on Rodriguez says he actually agrees with changing the Rebel mascot at Hamlin, but says that would only need to be done in Robstown if demographics shift.
We've evolved and we need to change
So what's
some
that
of
other one?
history.
It's the Rebel. It's a Rebel.
Yeah, the one was the Hampton Rebels.
It's wearing a blue jacket though. Like, was it gray at one point, and they already tried to hide it by being like, "Oh, let's just switch it."
Yeah,
let's switch
I
it
bet
to
you
blue.
they did, but it's too much now. Oh yeah, that one's gotta go. You can't be like, no, but we were all rebels here.
We're all rebels
There's a
here.
ton of rebels. I've been a rebel since I was 6.
Listen, man,
That's what they call us, the rebels.
I'm still a rebel.
Yeah, they can't be all like, no, we Confederate all the way.
We've evolved and we need to change some of that history. And this could be offensive if it's not understood. And if it's not understood that we've got so many Latinos in this town.
But for now, locals proud to explain to others why the name represents so much positive history, hoping their mascot will stay for decades to come.
Look at that. Not
Oh,
even. Bunch of paisas out there picking cotton, dude.
No, this becomes problematic when you look at the demographics of the football team.
But who is their mascot, though? I see a bunch of white guys on paisas.
I'm sure their mascot is a giant fucking like cotton
Ball
ball.
of cotton?
Yeah, it's just got two little googly eyes and shit. That's fucking great.
Like the spaghetti monster, but just cotton?
Yeah. Spaghetti monster, but just cotton. Now, like I said, I think it's problematic when here comes the cotton pickers, and it's a bunch of brown people.
Well, as long as they never make it to state, it won't be a problem.
That won't be a problem. You know what? Their football team sucks.
So we have to keep it that way.
We have to keep it that way.
For nation's sake.
All right, let's see what I got for you. So, I guess to further white apology, white frailty, white fucking guilt, I got something for you. To keep with our law enforcement fucking, I guess we laugh at fucking people getting arrested. So, this person called the cops on them for assaulting and threatening them with a knife. And so she calls the cops, and then she regrets calling the cops.
Was arrested and charged with simple assault and terroristic threats. Following his arrest, he was transported to the DeKalb County Jail.
So he got arrested for threatening someone.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude.
The Unabomber right there.
The black guy.
Yes, Afro Unabomber. Just look at him.
Yeah.
Why
Ted Kaczynski hit dark mode.
I'm being arrested? Yes. For what?
I'll be with you in just 1 second. Mm-hmm. But still, I will need for you to fill out a statement for him.
I don't want him arrested. I just want him to leave us alone.
No, but he had a weapon on him, and it was terrorist threats.
Brandishing is not a crime with a knife. Brandishing is only a crime for a gun.
Terroristic threats, though, sorry.
Because he said die to me and had his knife out?
All that was done. The threats, everything.
Oh my God.
Let me get a statement.
If I thought you were going to arrest him, I wouldn't call. I just wanted to leave us alone.
I understand, but we still have a job to do.
Now he's gonna think I'm doing this because I'm white and he's black. Or he's homeless and I'm not. I don't want that.
But did he do what he did?
Yeah, but I don't want him thinking I did it because he's in whatever situation he's in. I just want him to leave us alone.
I doubt that. I'll be right back, okay?
All right. So
Bro.
I know it's so cringe.
Bro.
It's so cringe. It's good. Oh, it's so good.
People worrying about what other people think, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I don't want to think this about me. Who the fuck gives a shit what that guy thinks, dude? He doesn't even know you. You don't even know him.
Well, you know, Hyro, you just
Let him just walk back into the void of the other billions of people walking around Earth, dude.
you have to remember.
It's been hundreds of years already. Like, come on, guys.
This is the guy who you talk shit to in Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
And then you saw his name leave the chat. Like he logged
Yeah,
off
yeah.
and he went off to cry, dude. This is him.
That's him.
He thinks I thug. And he's just that.
Yeah, no. I really feel that not only did he feel white guilt, but then he felt double white guilt because the officer is black.
At one moment, I thought she was gonna cry with him, dude.
Yeah, right.
It was all like, are you both breaking down? Like, I'm sorry, I have to arrest him.
Dude, it's obviously somebody who's mentally ill, and he was doing some fucking crazy shit in the fucking park. If that happens, nobody should fucking feel guilty for fucking calling the cops because he could have fucking stabbed them. Like realistically.
He said something. You know, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then he pulled out a knife.
Yeah.
I would have blown his fucking brains out.
You know what would have been funny?
I would have blown his fucking brains out.
If it would have been some because the guy sounds like he's what is going on over there?
I don't know.
What is going on over there? That closet is off limits, little cat. That shit is I like to keep my hair without fucking like cat hair on it, like all over it.
That makes sense. But you're saying if he was brandishing?
Okay. So the guy who called the cops, he seems a little
beta?
well, not beta. Like he really enjoys June.
He really enjoys. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he really enjoys.
You need a bell.
Yeah.
So, it's like, ding. So when you say it, you just fucking.
Fuck. Do I have something like that? All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
What are those called? You know, the ones in the hotels and shit?
Oh, little bells?
Yeah. You need one of those or a gong or some shit, dude.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Choco chicken, something.
Choco chicken. I'll just let Carlos answer for anything that we don't describe right. There you go.
There you go. Okay, that's what he was.
Yeah, that's what it was. So it might have been even a hate crime, and yet he feels guilty that he called the cops on a hate crime, on a possible hate crime
that he committed.
Because sometimes
But
once again to get all generic, but fucking mentally ill, homeless
Here's
people.
the thing, though. If that's how I know that he really didn't give a shit, and he wasn't worried about like if the guy was like, he was just worried about what he thought.
Yeah. He
just wanted to know if the guy came back in handcuffs, like, hey man, it's cool, I get it. It's not because you're white, I'm black. He would have like, oh thank God, okay, that's it. You can take him to jail now. I just didn't want to think that. So the problem isn't him getting arrested.
Yeah.
Is that he's leaving without this guy knowing that he's not racist. When he said, no, but he just pulled a knife. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
She said, well, did he really do that?
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Yeah.
But what he could have said was, no, I made up that whole call.
There you go. Stand up for.
Take me instead.
Yeah,
I'm the one that's guilty. He did nothing wrong.
That's some fucking reparations right there.
Yes, but no. He's got to fucking take the pity bullshit and just cry about it and let the cop know, let the other black person know that he didn't really mean it.
Beta!
Yeah, no.
That's like, no, fuck this guy, bro.
No, I think you hit it straight on the nail on the head. Like, this guy's a beta. Anything around him bothers him. The knife-wielding hobo fucking was bothering him. So he called the cops, and now he feels extra fucking salty that he got a black man arrested in front of a black cop.
Yeah, they're both sitting there like this fucking white guy. I'm sorry,
he's got to go have therapy over it now.
Yeah, he's got to tell his therapist all about the black guy he's in prison.
You know what? I am for this because it actually helps the economy because now more therapists are getting, just more clients because, yeah.
Capitalism is based.
He probably got one of those therapists you text.
Yeah. Oh, BetterHelp?
Yeah.
It'll
He's
be
probably
BetterHelp.
got BetterHelp, bro.
Let's see. Does he
just pulls up his app.
Where's
On him, and it was terrorist.
I don't know. I feel like there's multiple people living inside this body. They should use the pronouns they them, just because he probably swallowed another human being.
Well, your first thought was to call him sheep.
Brandishing is not a crime with a knife. Brandishing is only a crime for a gun.
Terroristic threats, though, sir.
He's like, huh.
Because he said die to me?
Because he said that to me. You know, in any other fucking circumstance. If it was a fucking, who the fuck ever, white dude, whatever the case may be, fucking, just crying. They're trying to kill me. Like, calling the news, just bunch of people, send me support. Here's a GoFundMe for my therapist. Like, the whole 9 yards. But, oh shit, I can't do that on this one. Because I'll get called out. I'll get told I put another black man in jail.
Who got the body cam? Who decided, like, I wonder if somebody just goes in and gets, like, all the body cams?
Yeah, no, this is a public record.
I know, I get that.
Yeah.
But, like, for it to become viral, you know?
The dude who runs the body cam YouTube sites.
So, he really sits there until he fucking strikes gold.
Honestly, I think it's like an untapped market of, like, you go to your local fucking, like, police station, and you're all like, hey, I'm going to start requesting, like, all the body cams ahead of time, and yada, yada, yada. And then just go through that process, and then just sit there and watch hours and hours till you find the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this is good.
This is good, yeah.
You think, like, it's either that or the cop went, holy shit, write this one down.
Write this one down.
I gotta show this one to my friends. I gotta request my own body camera so I can post it.
Can I get that? Can I get that? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Had his knife out?
What, all that was done. The threats, everything.
The threats, everything.
Right here, she's gonna cry.
If I thought you were gonna arrest him, I wouldn't call. I just wanted to leave this alone.
I understand, but we still have a job to do.
Right there. She's like, she's about to cry, dude.
Yeah. Well, because she probably feels bad for him because he is fucking off his fucking gourd. She probably had a conversation with him and he was all like, I'm the Lord Jesus Christ. And these F slurs right here need to pay. She was just all like, damn. That's fucked. I gotta put him in jail. And I gotta deal with him for the next fucking 5 hours.
Yep.
You think I want to deal with that?
Yeah.
Alright. This motherfucker wants to go to a window. But the other one's hogging the window. Alright. Small interruption. Stand by.
Are you still on?
Still on.
All right. Well, yeah.
Still there,
This
dude.
guy's a beta. This guy's fucking.
You're still there.
I'm
wandering.
It's not surprising. It's surprising, but it's not surprising if I knew where this took place. So I think around my neck of the woods. I would. This would be fucking more surprising if you told me like, nah, this isn't even in my state. But something tells me this is like Seattle, California.
Crime Cam Now. See, this is the brand, the guy. Crime Cam Now.
Yeah. He's got to be his fucking channel or something.
I know about
That's
this
good.
because of Twitter.
Yeah, but to find that, to fucking dig through the mud to pull up a little minute and a half diamond like this, dude.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Let's
good.
see. Quote tweets. Maybe somebody has it in the quote tweet.
But didn't it say from ketchup? Go back to the first one.
No, I don't know where you saw ketchup.
Go to the first post you had.
That was the.
There from. Oh no, I guess not. At the very bottom, under the video. What is that?
Where?
Right there.
Catch up?
Yeah. Isn't that the original one?
I guess, yeah, that's right. Okay. I was all like, what the fuck, catch up? What the fuck is, like, what do I need to catch up on?
That looks like that's the original one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Going down Twitter is a unsafe territory because they have the P word on Twitter. You could actually stumble across some hardcore shit.
Nah, we're good here then.
All right, let's see.
That's pretty funny though.
That is pretty
That
funny.
is some very high level Super Saiyan beta, dude.
Super Saiyan Beta. Ooh, got some socks. Hell yeah. All right, where's the Martin Luther King picture? There it is. Okay. And what else you got for us? I guess the New York Post.
Yeah, I found this this story. recent too.
Do you have to tell us about it? Tell us about it. What is it?
Jewish teacher resigns after anti-Semitic harassment from 12-year-old student. Man, they start them young, dude.
Do they have a video for this?
I think maybe lower. I don't think that's it. No, but
Oh,
look at that
that's
great
that's
drawing.
the thing.
Yeah, can you read that?
Dear Mr. Robbie, I personally
Date? Maybe hate?
hate you and you ween.
No cap?
No cap.
Did you
man
put no
bun.
cap?
No cap, man bun.
And you a weird. Oh, I see. After the under the R is a D for the you a weird, no cap man bun.
Based.
So I switched.
Telling teacher
I don't appreciate you.
I don't appreciate you. Okay.
Yeah, I could tell the bottom, but man, I had a hard time fucking reading it, dude.
What grade is this? 12-year-old?
Yeah,
12-year-olds right at this level?
this one does, I guess.
And where was this? Kentucky?
I'm not sure. Go up, let's read it. Go down. Jewish middle school teacher in Massachusetts resigned after facing anti-Semitic harassment by a 12-year-old student who allegedly made Nazi jokes and sent him a drawing of Adolf Hitler. Morrison Roble, 25, who taught social studies at Nesicus Regional Middle School in Dalton, told them that the sixth grader, what the fuck? This kid is retarded, dude.
That's a sixth grader.
Began making the comments after the teacher let the students know he is Jewish in February. The child is now facing a misdemeanor charge of criminal harassment. Robo tried to quiet the students one day. The boy began spewing homophobic slurs, so the teacher removed him from the class.
Damn.
Go down. What does that say? School officials later held a restorative circle in which the student was fucking exercised, where he reflected on the incident. He didn't say anything during the meeting. That probably should have cued me that this wasn't going to end. That's funny, dude. They took a restorative circle with a kid.
Yeah, that's I'm worried about this though. Like, he knows enough about history.
They brought the kid to the restorative circle without the parents there.
Yeah, but look.
This is why the restorative circle sucks.
He's actually good at history. Because he was able to remember Uncle Adolf, and to get
it was social studies, so the teacher was bringing it up.
But the English teacher here, this needs to go. Like, who's ever teaching this kid English?
Dude, you can see how many times he like erased it and rewrote it.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either. So I have two things. I'm one of those people who know, like, or not know, but. Sometimes I'm really careful about my fucking pencil writing because they'll smudge.
Oh.
So I can't tell if they're smudges from like big fucking.
No, look at man bun. He went over the word man bun twice to make sure you can read it nice and thick, dude.
Man bun. You know what I need? I need Carlos to read this. I'm trying to figure out who this kid is.
You got the teacher's name right.
Yeah. Mr. Robbie. Robley.
That's fucking funny, though.
I know that the student is chastised, but the boy who's not been named because of his age faced misdemeanor charge of criminal harassment. Ooh. So
it's a minor, so what does that mean?
Oh, right. You wouldn't be able to fucking look up the minor regardless.
No. There's nothing. We know nothing. We have to find one of his classmates.
Yeah, we'd have to ask.
Go on Discord.
Go on
Discord. Go on Roblox.
Hey, y'all go to that middle school? Any of y'all sixth graders?
Yeah, they were.
Fucking FBI rolls in. Fucking takes us to jail.
FBI, open up!
There you go. Okay. So I do have
I had one more though that I thought was oh yeah, you have these. These are fucking good.
These memes that have
spurred out of it.
Yeah, spurred of it. Where is it? Our appreciation has its limits. And it's just something about the smug face, like
Yeah, that drawing was the best part, dude. Because it clearly wasn't the fucking writing that was offensive. He must have like, it took so hard and so long to read that I'm like, I'm not even mad anymore.
I wouldn't
I'm not
even be
even mad
surprised
anymore.
if actually it was unintentionally Hitler. Like, it's just a shadow from the nose. He just has sloppy shadow work. He's just like Hitler, who had sloppy fucking artistic shadow work.
Maybe, man.
Do you remember the paintings?
Yeah, I know he was shit at drawing, so this kid's no better. But
Yeah.
oh man.
Anyways, this is great. I fucking love this. I can use this in anything, and maybe somebody will get it. And
I'm so happy
Yeah.
that he found, like, he went over to the fax machine from the teacher, and he took a blank piece of paper and I used notebook paper so that
Yeah.
the photo didn't have those blue lines
Oh,
across
yeah.
it. He really like made a note. He really wanted to send it home.
he fucking used a sketch pad, dude.
How big do you think it was? Because the
Fucking
image,
tiny.
the image is small. It looks like it was an index card. You think he wrote an index card? The back of an index card? Or you
Maybe.
think it's like a fucking full sheet of paper? And they're like, no, that's too big. We can't have it.
He went and got the card stock that they have on the side for the special projects.
Oh, that's right. We gotta remember. He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
probably
there.
not in like the AP classes.
There you go. He's not an AP. The look
Yeah.
of superiority.
That's good.
If you only knew how great things really are. Yeah, when I look at that picture, I just
Now, is the original photos at Adolf
yeah,
surrounded with?
yeah, young schoolgirls all happy to fucking see him. He's
Yeah, but
fucking
a lot
cool.
of them to me look Jewish.
Possibly. This was probably at a time when everybody was all like, "Hey, you know, Hitler's gonna restore Germany and fucking all this other shit."
Like when I first saw this meme, I was like, "Is that Anne Frank? Oh, is that Anne Frank? No, that's Anne Frank."
For all I know, this picture isn't even him. But
That's why I was wondering.
it most likely
It
is
could have been
him.
Churchill. Who knows?
It could have most likely been him. Because knowing 4chan, they would definitely just reuse a picture that it actually has historical value. And
Yeah.
just, like,
If
meme
you
the
were
fuck out
to
of
try
it.
to look it up or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I had my doubts about that one. I like this one though. Gradually, I begin to not appreciate them. That feels like a quote from Mein Kampf.
Yeah. It's just the look.
It's
the
so good.
smugness.
It's good.
Yeah. It's so good. I think that was the last
It reminds me of the old school memes of all the reaction faces.
Yeah.
You know, this is
That's the new
reminiscent
level.
of that. Yeah.
Would you like
yeah.
that to be your character? No.
No. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Just make him very sloppy looking like that, and he's just all like, "Hey."
Yeah.
You know what? That can be our special guest sometimes. It's just that fucking thing with the mouth opening. Oh, that'd
Just
be
like,
good.
hey, I don't appreciate you.
I don't appreciate you.
But have a nice day.
Well, you know what? Who were big fans of this gentleman right here? Do you know? The Black Israelites. Have you ever seen this video?
No.
Oh man. So I've
seen them. I mean, I've seen the Black Israelites before.
Yeah. So I tried looking up a few videos on them, but Google has done a real good job of cleaning up this shit, and they don't want basically anything that's like viral like this out there.
Okay.
But this is great.
Are you saying the Holocaust is a joke?
It's a joke. That's right. That's right.
Don't you dare. Don't you
The
dare.
Holocaust is a damn joke. The Holocaust is a joke. Hitler, you had crowd, white boy. Heil Hitler. You don't understand nothing.
Right.
You ain't doing a damn thing. That's right. People have been through. That's right. Hitler put your thing behind because you said you were the black people.
I wonder who was videotaping this.
One of them.
One of them?
Yeah.
You know, actually, he starts to try to make a point that all the fucking slave ships were funded by Jewish investors.
Yeah, hold on. I was gonna say, go back a second, because he said something about niggas. It's like, what about? Because it wasn't. Because it was. I want to hear what he had to say.
So he's basically insinuating that his Jewish ancestry was responsible for a lot of the slave trade that went on that had damaged his people.
I thought the Arabian, like Saudis, started the slave trade, like the original, like
the original.
Yeah.
But who funded the larger ships?
Because originally the slaves were like Slovakians. They
Yeah.
were like just, you know, back then they weren't even fucking Germans or anything like that, you know.
Yeah,
so it was
the
like
Slavs,
the
yeah.
the gypsies, the pagans, the whatever. But who was the one selling them? I thought it was the Muslims.
It was the Muslim. Well, it's the winning team in any African war sells them to the Muslims.
Yeah.
And the Muslims sell them to further investors, which are the people of the God's chosen people here.
So they were the buyers.
They were the buyers.
They were the buyers.
They were the
Okay,
buyers.
They weren't doing
they
shit,
were
but
the
they
dealer.
were the buyers.
They were the dealerships who then went and fucking like to the New World, and we're all like, "Hey, you could fit so much cotton in that."
Interesting. Okay. Because I was like, that's not how I remember it, but I didn't know they were the buyers. I just knew who was doing the.
At least that's the speculation. That is the.
Well, this man seems very confident.
Well, they're the Black Israelites. Of course, they're very confident. They dedicated their lives to hating fucking white people and shit.
All you crackers, man.
That's right. That's right.
Because you wanted to be niggas. That's why. And you did to enough others, and you burnt your granddaddy. And you burnt your granddaddy. Give Hitler a hand. That's right. Give Hitler a hand. All right. That he burnt your nasty behind.
He has a Star David on his chest. Is he just half Jewish?
No, so the Black Israelites are basically the lost tribe.
Yeah.
And that's what they claim to be the true Jewish people.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's good for them.
Good for them.
That's good for them. So they're happy with 6 million. And that's the face right there.
Yeah, they should add that to their fucking flag.
Just maybe like right there. Just import that picture right there with this guy smugness. All right. So yeah, I got that. And then let me see what else you had for me here.
I think I had
Oh, you had more Ilk Adolf.
Oh, the yin to the yang. So on one side you have this kid being super anti-Semitic to the teacher. On the other side,
okay,
you have this teacher putting Hitler along a row of like other people with strong leadership qualities like MLK and JFK.
I mean, it's not false.
He did have strong leadership qualities.
Yeah, some would say the cult.
But would you put him in a board of inspirational leaders?
Depending on the audience.
Well, let's see what year. Go down. Let's see what year class this fucking was. A bunch of 6th graders.
6th graders?
No, go back up.
Where?
Right there. Let me read it. Nazi leader Adolf Hitler's portrait was placed alongside inspirational historical leaders in a San Diego school history class last week. Go back. I want to see the date. Because the last one was June 19th? Oh, okay. This is last year. Okay. Where the students complained, the teacher explained that Hitler had committed bad deeds but was a great leader. After the Carmel Valley Middle School, as a part of a lesson for 7th graders, Hitler was included on a board that displayed the likes of U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi, and U.S. President JFK, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and American civil rights leader Martin Luther King. According to a peer K-12, a 12-year-old student communicated to the teacher that it was inappropriate to display a photo of Hitler alongside such positive role models. So the 12-year-old saw that as a problem. Wait, this is 7th grade? Or no, a K through 12 student. Because how old was that the 6th grader that drew the Hitler?
Oh, how old is a 6th grader?
He was 15.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. So this must have been like some little kid walking. They must have had this outside the class during like, I don't know, fucking Black History Month or something. And they're like, great leaders. And, and among there was fucking Hitler. And this kid was like, what the fuck?
I wonder how many other problematic people were up there. Like, was...
I mean, Gandhi's no good.
Pol Pot. Yeah, even Gandhi.
I would have put Genghis Khan up there.
They put Nelson Mandela and his wife, who burns people alive.
Yeah, put his wife up there. Go back down. Let's see if there's more.
Oh, look, there we go.
Oh, what is that?
Question, maps.
Themes, grapes? What the fuck is going on here, dude?
Why is there a theme called grapes? Oh, wait, it stands for something. GRAPES with the little dots.
Oh. Question maps. 5 wish. What does that say?
Oh, so I get it. I get what's going on here. So each quality that they brought to the forefront, why they were great leaders. Woodrow Wilson was good at as either presenting or hiding evidence. Hitler was good at finding patterns.
He was good at patterns.
He was good at patterns.
Interesting.
Let's say that. And then Martin Luther King, questions. And then Woodrow Wilson gave us like a time race, like fucking, he kind of moved things along, gave us a deadline on when to get better. I have no idea what the fuck that says over there.
Well, it says the photo of a fucking tree says maps. So maybe that guy gave us maps, or I don't know what the fuck this is.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's see. I don't know what this is. It's like 5 wish,
Yeah,
5 W's.
this is weird. I don't know how. I wonder how the fuck he managed to squeeze Hitler in there. Like, what the fuck he did?
Yeah.
To be like, no, but listen. But listen.
Yeah, listen.
He's actually pretty good.
I don't think that was the message he was trying to send. Just because that would be so problematic.
If you ever think about patterns, think about Hitler.
No. He was good at, basically being like, oh, look, your money's all gone. Let's follow the trail. Where does it lead? Oh, it's leading here. You see that? Oh, where's your education gone? Oh, it's leading here.
You see him
see
okay?
the pattern?
You see him okay? Question. You see Hitler. Pattern. Question
Question
the patterns.
question the pattern.
Question the patterns.
Whoa.
This is a race against time.
Wow.
Use your 5 wishes.
It's going really deep on that.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he did this, dude.
I don't know.
Use the maps.
I wouldn't know. I guess I'm not smart enough.
But
It's
this is
pretty
from
hard being this smart, but we managed somehow.
Maybe this teacher and that student.
Oh wow! If the drawing kid had this teacher, holy shit! That
He
kid
could have
would be
drawn. He could have
unstoppable.
drawn the Hitler for this one.
He'd be the next. He would
He might
raise.
pass.
Not only would he pass, he would start the next Reich.
He just might.
He just might. Let's see. Okay, so we need to repent.
Once again. For everything we just said.
Once again, we need to repent, and the best way to do that is to understand how we think about race. I haven't watched this yet, but I watched like a news report on it recently right now, and I was all like, "Oh man, this is good. This is good."
It's like a weird holiday to be dressing up as anybody else's culture.
You can say the same thing about any costume. Are you going to tell a 6-year-old girl that she can't dress up like a pirate because she doesn't know the history of pirates? Like,
that's very different.
What?
It's not that different.
Basically,
she's being indifferent to
yeah,
Somalians, dude.
Yeah. Basically, the show kind of, I guess, this experiment tries to get people to confront each other and then captures.
I've seen some like this. Probably the same fucking channel.
White people have culture. 3, 2, 1.
I would have just gone all the way to the end of the wall.
You strongly agree?
Everybody has fucking culture.
Yeah, I would have been like, what do you mean by white?
I would be like, these two motherfuckers. Okay, deniers. Are you COVID deniers too?
You're a culture denier?
You're a culture denier?
Is that your culture?
White. If you're from England, if you're from Australia, if you're from wherever, South Africa, we all have these crazy places we come from and these people are around and we get those ideas from those people. But that doesn't mean us as a whole have no culture.
But as a white person, it's not really a culture. You can have culture like I'm hella Irish, obviously.
This guy is like a liberal YouTuber, I'm assuming. He's just too...
He's hella Irish and he doesn't understand how much history is behind him?
Corbyn. Yeah, Corbyn. Corbin disagree? Oh wait, he's in disagree. Corbin is in disagree.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was his like YouTube handle.
This man lost, bro.
And that's a culture. But just being white is not a it's not a culture. I can't.
Okay, you know what? Then I can agree with both. Because the other one was like, yeah, there's a lot of white. So how are you gonna say white doesn't have culture? But this guy's like, well, what the fuck? There's no white culture. There's a bunch of different whites, and all those whites have cultures.
I see.
So I agree with both. They're just both taking the question.
Well,
in a
then would
different
you
answer.
equate all black culture is related to American black culture?
No, because there's African culture that never fucking had anything to do with America.
Right. So there is no black culture then.
No.
Okay.
No. There's African American culture. There's
See, this is why I like your
African
Hyro.
culture.
If you stand on your fucking your fucking hill to die on, you know why you're on that hill.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna sit there and be like, you know what? Let me come back to you.
Yeah, no, because I had to think about like what you meant, and then I realized like, oh, okay, it's the same thing that I just said. I had just said like, there's no white culture, and you're just like, there's no black culture. Like, no, you're right. That is what I just said. It's like
Okay.
they're here, they're there, they all got their own, but there's no unifying. There's like yellow culture. You know, you
Yeah,
guys say all of Asia is just yellow culture.
When you put it that way, I firmly agree with you. I'm still looking at it on the what's that word? Colloquial sense that fucking we do have somewhat of a culture. It's just broken up by by geographics.
Yeah, some
like
are,
you can lump up Europeans and be like, that's white culture.
Well, some have more like connected ties to other cultures.
Yeah.
You know, especially geographically, but they still have their own.
Yeah, it's
you know,
yeah.
it's like you and your siblings. Your own person. You're all siblings, but you know, if you're the older one and you're the younger one, and you see it from your own perspective. You both still have to share shit, but you have your life and they have theirs. You know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You got your story, they got theirs.
Can't relate to you just because you're white.
I think you could say that for any ethnicity, though. If we were all black, could I relate
Oh,
to you guys?
she did it.
If just because of the color of our skin?
Yes, because they go through very similar experiences. Like they'll get discriminated against.
And there we go. He came prepared. He was waiting to fucking drop that.
Wait, what did she say about the color?
She said the exact same thing that we did. She brought up the same point.
Yeah, she's like, okay, so if I was black, we wouldn't be any more connected.
Yeah.
And you're not getting discriminated
So
against
now
because of your skin color.
he's just
They
like,
can
oh
both
well,
relate
they
to
have
that.
culture because
But I
they've been
also feel
discriminated
like
against.
with culture, we branch out, we try different things, we want to do different things. So maybe we've
I think
lost
that's
a
where I
little bit of our
disagree with
culture.
him.
Maybe we're creating a new culture.
There you go.
Yeah.
I believe in reverse racism.
The fuck is that?
The term is dumb.
Oh wait, I've heard that. That's just black people being racist.
Yeah, the term is dumb. It's just racism.
Yeah. So then I would go with the do it and to disagree.
I would just stand on completely on the other side on disagree.
Strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree. And they would be like, wow, we didn't think that you would take such a strong stance. And I'd be like, no, because that's just regular racism.
I would the same thing the
And they
white
would be
guy
like,
did.
yeah.
Like we're like, oh, that's not a real
Yeah.
white isn't a thing. I'd be like, that's not a fucking word.
No, the white dude all the way in the back, who's the only, he would just erupt and be like, what do you mean?
I'm waiting over here on the fucking dude with the hat, bro. I'm waiting for him to be all like,
Old Southern Comfort over
yeah,
there?
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. My daddy had propane.
He playing it safe, bro. He's staying in the middle. He just slightly disagrees, slightly
Shit.
agree.
I
He don't want to be the one to speak, bro.
He wants to tap,
He's like, I tell you what, Haas.
He wants to tap some black tail in the future, so he's making sure.
Maybe he has before, so he knows how to.
Oh shit.
I don't know what that is.
We can explain.
I don't know what that is.
I'll stay here then. Before I decide.
Reverse racism is like someone being racist against you because you are white. Like, do you believe that someone can be racist against a white person?
Yeah.
Based.
I grew up where it was.
Why this
But they
bitch
should
looking
be-
behind her? Why this bitch looking behind her? They asked you.
Yeah, I'm feeling like there is a clear amount of plans. I definitely feel like she's too well dressed and too educated, and him too, on the subject. I'm still unsure of because he looks too normal.
This chick in the front shops at the local Salvation Army, the one that you pointed at, the first one with the jacket. Her.
Yeah.
She lives downtown and she shops at the local Salvation Army.
Oh yeah. She definitely fucking has like that hipster fucking vibe going on.
The dude behind them with the hat.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I gotta see him. I gotta hear him speak.
Yeah, he looks normal,
But
but I
see, to
feel
me-
like maybe not. She is like average person. Here's America.
Her?
Yeah,
She
she's not-
grew up in like Ohio. Whatever the fuck Captain America's background was, is her
Yeah.
life, dude. It's like just yeah, like it's like Southern hospitality, but actually like they're nice because they're not fucking because you're white.
So I feel like they're very like, they know how they look like on camera. They've already practiced
Those
the way
three.
they look on camera. She doesn't seem like someone who's on camera most of the time. And maybe that's just me being like, oh, haha, fatty, but no. She does look like a regular like person. Her too. She seems normal. Her, I'm not too sure of. She seems normal, but I think she might be the other plant that fucking is supposed to be like
No,
the
she
quote
is.
unquote racist.
No, she's the opposite. She's the I'm sorry. She's the apologist.
She's gonna be the apologist?
Yeah.
Because she's over here. She's not over here with them. But we'll see how this goes. I have my suspicions.
Yeah. I grew up where it was completely like Hispanic culture. I was constantly made fun of because I was white. Oh, white people can't dance. White people look stupid. Whatever.
White people can't season their chicken.
But they can't dance. No, yeah, I
They
can't
shouldn't
dance.
say it.
Just putting that out there. But I mean, like, being honest though, like they would say those mean things to me and more hurtful things than that. It's like
Wait, this guy moved?
because
Did he?
Yeah.
they would say those mean things.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he took it back. I'm telling you, he doesn't want to speak, bro. He's like, fuck, I gotta talk. Nah, I'll take it back.
No, you know what it was? It was group pressure. He saw this one move over and he's all like, well, if.
Oh, she did. She went to somewhat agree.
Yeah.
Because they had that happen to them.
Yeah. So
they had someone call him a gringo before.
Because he probably thought about it and he was all
said,
like,
fuck you, puto gringo.
You know what? Yeah, somewhat agree. If he gives the most based answer, he could probably give is I don't agree with the term. It's just regular racism. And that's it. And then boom, the other ones would just fucking blow.
Let's see.
Things to me and more hurtful things than that. It's like a hard pill to swallow because if I turned around and said black people can't dance, I'd get hell for that. But then if someone says the same words to me, it's somehow okay because
You have to look at the difference of it though. And I relate to you. I grew up with all Latino or black friends. I had very few white friends. And yeah, I got made fun of for being like the white girl. I was gringa. And I didn't take offense to it because the huge part about racism is
This bitch is about to be so wrong.
You know, I want to tell her so like if you understand the context of it though, you're whitey. If I were just to call you in English, whitey. Gringo sounds cool, but it's just whitey. You're fucking whitey. You wouldn't prefer that if I just called you whitey fucking from down the block.
The way she worded it makes it seem that she wasn't one of the few white students there. She
Yeah.
herself didn't have many white friends. So she was actually cool with all the Hispanics and all the blacks, and she had very few white friends.
Lies.
'Cause she would have said, like, I was one of the few white people there. She said, I knew very few white people.
Her best friend is named Kelly. Her fucking other best friend is named Shelly. And fucking she has a Stacy who's her cousin. She doesn't hang out with fucking anybody but Ken and Brad and Kyle.
No, I don't believe that.
No?
I believe that about this girl on the complete opposite side,
Okay.
the blondie.
that
But I don't
there's
believe that about
hate
her.
and oppression behind it. And as a white person and
See, those are the eyes of trying to remember.
No, dude, her best friend is a black lesbian on a wheelchair.
This is how I am at work. When I zone out like that is because I'm trying to recall information and trying to word it as best as possible. I do this.
She looks like half Hispanic or some shit, dude. She's like half Native American or something. I don't know.
But I can tell when a person is speaking from emotion, from the heart,
She's not speaking
is when
from the
they're
heart.
when they're keeping eye contact.
Yeah, she's not
in
speaking from the
America,
heart.
I do not feel oppressed.
And I definitely think that we should take the log out of our own eyes before worrying about the sawdust and other people's.
Oh,
This chick is from the south.
This is from the south. Oh, the sawdust.
What did you say? Take the log out of your eyes before you worry about the sawdust.
Oh my
Ooh, girl.
God.
Ooh, girl.
That is good. I need to fucking sound
And
clip
as a
that.
white person in America, I do
Let's hear it
not
again.
feel oppressed.
And I definitely think that we should take the log out of our own eyes before worrying about the sawdust in other people's. Like, I totally agree with that, but
In
there
other
is
people's
sawdust,
what?
So that's kind of just what I'm saying.
For me,
Basically, stop worrying about what other people think.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude? Take the log out of your eyes before you worry about other people's sawdust.
Worry about your own problems?
That sounds like a very southern, the grass is always greener, in a weird fucking way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me look it up. Take
The sawdust. No, take the logs out of your eyes.
You like that I got a typewriter? Fucking
Yeah,
keyboard?
that's nice.
What's it called?
Everybody can hear you typing.
Yeah, Dishwater was like, bro, that's gonna sound loud as hell. I'm like, yeah, because I want people to know that I'm fucking typing and that it sounds cool.
You need the sound
The
effect.
thing-
Yes, you did think.
I wish it had that.
Yeah,
Oh my
and then you need
God.
the paper. You need the. All right. Let me read what I just wrote.
You know what? I'll have the little thing on my soundboard, and those will be like the two basic ones that are always at the top. Instead, I've got
You're putting chemicals in the water that turns the freaking frogs gay!
yeah. See
You know what I always liked?
what?
There was I gotta find it. There was a hearing committee somewhere, and the person they were grilling had like this mute button. So every time they would switch between one person to the other speaking, you would hear a little doo-doo.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking hilarious, dude. For some reason, hearing the little toot before they spoke, it was fucking funny, dude.
Okay. This is from Matthew 7:35.
Oh, it's a Bible verse?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hold on, let me highlight this. Can I play it? Where's my fucking player? Oh no, it's not. Oh, there it is. Where the fuck is it? I have this little like thing.
That reads it for you?
But I have it at work on my other laptop. All right, I guess I'll do it. Hold on a sec. Let me. Oh right, I don't have my tabs saved. Fuck.
Bro, just read it.
Hold on. It's funnier if I don't read it.
Do you want me to read it?
No. Okay. So, Mr. Let's have Jordan Peterson tell it to us.
Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, "Let me take the speck out of your eye," when all the time there is a plank in your own eye?
So she butchered the fuck out of it, but it's actually a Bible verse?
Yeah, it's actually a Bible verse. I guess it was repurposed for the South.
And so whatever the fuck she said?
Yeah, to make it more Southern. Got that Southern twang to it.
She definitely doesn't remember it, but she remember her mother telling her that. That's fucking funny. Okay,
Yeah,
so
look-
this girl...
Look, anytime we need something right, we can have Jordan Peterson fucking read it to us.
Okay, I'm done. But I really thought they found all these people from, like, around the fucking block, dude. I guess some of these people must have drove out to do this shit.
I don't for a second believe these two are not paid. Are not paid through like some kind of through the study center.
Through them, yeah. They're like, all right, I'm going in on this one, boys.
Yeah, no, they're either activists or something that they were all like, we need to be a part of this study and educate people, because that's going to be the most important part is
being right.
Well, so it's like the reason why they don't want to give like white nationalists any kind of platform is because you're legitimizing them. So they didn't want average Americans coming in this who might be like all strongly, disagree that or whatever. They all have the same opinion that goes against the culture. And so they come in as ascending voices to make sure the right message is sent out and those views are challenged. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Hey, look,
There's a lot of these.
I work with a bunch of lefties. I know this is the thing.
But I've seen so many of these backfire too, though.
Yeah.
You got those clips that go viral, like, both ways, I guess.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody sat here for fucking 2 days straight editing and making sure that it gave across the right message.
Oh, yeah. There's a 12-minute video, but you know they were there for like 2 fucking
Oh.
hours.
I feel like anything we do can come out racist to any other type.
Can you imagine how much shit she's... Look, I do a video stuff, so I can imagine she went on a rant for like 5 minutes and said nothing.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
And
I've seen
meanwhile,
that.
here's the little bit of gold. Let me just fucking condense all
The
that.
beginning and the end.
The beginning and the end, and that's it. Wow, you sounded smart. Great.
I
There
wish
we
they would
go.
just bring people that would just be like, look, 1 minute. You got a minute. You got to say it in a fucking minute.
No, then people freeze.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. You got to find actual smart fucking people.
No, they wanted regular America right here.
Regular America stutters when you put a camera on them, dude.
Yeah, no. That's why, hey, anytime I do video work and I'm doing interviews, I always tell the person, just talk. That's it. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about anything else. I literally have 3 angles on you. At any point, I could just cut to the other angle and make you sound amazingly smart.
So just talk.
Yeah, just talk. I will keep it short and sweet. Like, you'll tell me fucking about your whole day and fucking what you do. And meanwhile, poof, I just cut it to where you got assaulted.
Yeah, that's funny.
Race, but at the same time, if they say something mean or racist to us that we feel is racist, it kind of gets brushed off.
When I think of the word racism, I think more towards oppression, so that's why I'm in the disagree. Like, I'll deal with someone just being mean to me, but whatever.
What was
I'll deal with someone. I think of the word racism, I think more towards oppression, so that's why I'm in the disagree. Like, I'll deal with someone just
dumb.
being mean
Okay, so he's just there.
I just noticed he's a ginger.
to me, but
Oh, did that knock a couple IQ points down or what?
No, I just changed my opinion of him.
Oh damn! Hyro's racist against fucking gingers. Not only doesn't
I
like.
thought it'd be
babies.
cool, dude. In my head, he got there in a fucking pickup truck that he drove
Yeah.
manual. You know, so he got
He
there in a
knows how to
manual
drive
pickup
stick?
truck, dude. Yeah, he got there in a manual pickup truck, and he gonna leave back to the farm and do some fucking chores around the house to help out his
No,
mom.
I get you, dude. Not only
Now he's just a fucking. Now he's just driving a regular pickup truck.
I mean, you have added a lot to your lore. Not only now do I know that you hate gingers, but you're also a world famous baby bouncer.
Don't pass me your baby, I will drop it. I'll even see how much it bounces. Someone yelling at me in the back.
Yeah,
That's
no,
gold.
that was. She was all like, "Hyro, don't even. If you ever touch my baby, I will beat your ass.
Don't pass me your baby then.
Don't pass me your baby then."
Don't do it.
whatever.
Whatever.
Focusing on race divides us. 3, 2, 1.
I think it's important to focus on race in order to bring us together. There is a race issue in America, and if we just avoid it altogether and pretend like it's not happening, nothing's going to change, in my opinion.
I kind of was thinking about the question differently, because if all I'm thinking about when I meet someone is, oh, I'm white and she's not white, and I'm white and she's not white, like that for me, that's like what focusing on race is.
Yeah, we're never gonna be happy unless we just like all work together, just to like treat each other like each other. You know, like there is no race.
Yeah, and that sounds
It's a
great,
very
but it's
positive
like we're not
message.
there. We're not there. I feel like people who have that perspective might also say like, oh, I don't see color, or try to have that attitude. I don't think that helps anybody. I think we need to.
Okay, I got it now. He currently has a black girlfriend.
No fucking way.
You don't think so?
No. No
Just,
way.
I'm trying to see like where his
This
argument
man's
is.
single, bro.
This man is single.
Yeah, dude.
He's single and ready to mingle. All right.
Like to respect each other's backgrounds, and like that is only gonna happen if we do see color. We do like appreciate everybody's differences.
Cultural appropriation is real. 3, 2,
And he laughs.
1.
Yeah, I think cultural appropriation.
Wait, he laughed and he went to agree?
Like Coachella,
Yeah.
you know.
And you see,
I thought he was gonna laugh and go to disagree.
but you see that these two always stay together.
The guy?
The guy and the chick are always on the same
True.
page.
Yeah.
They're always on
And
the
he
same
hasn't
page.
said a fucking word.
No, because he came off way too fucking like educated on the fucking matter at the beginning. She sounds more like she kept it to where dumb people can understand.
She ready to speak.
She ready to speak.
Cultural appropriation is very real. You
I
see all the
can't
time,
talk.
like Coachella. You know, we're in LA, and you see people in the Native American headdresses without knowing how important that is to Native people.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like me to ask permission? I can give out permission. It's like an N-word pass, but I'll give you a little headdress pass.
Yeah, you just hand out the headdresses.
I'll just hand
I
out the
think there's a
headdress.
difference between respecting the culture and completely disrespecting the culture. But then also, if you want to dress up on Halloween like a geisha because you like the costume, you think it's a beautiful costume, that I wouldn't say is...
I wouldn't do that. I think if you're gonna go and dress up as a geisha without
As a
knowing
geisha?
the importance of it and just being like, well, this is cute, like I'm gonna put this on. And also, even if you did know the importance and you're like,
Okay, don't wear anything ever again that was influenced by anybody. Or any culture. This whole shit, this American fucking look, get that fucking out of here.
How dare you?
How dare you? You know America's oppressive, right? Take that shit off. Go somewhere else with that.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's...
She should be in rags.
I'm surprised nobody's disagreeing.
Mm,
They're all on the agree side.
They're all on the agree side because I think they recognize that we've done a good job of basically being like the poncho sombrero is offensive, therefore you shouldn't wear it to Halloween costumes. I think we've gotten to that point where everybody's just all like, yeah, no, I don't want
Not
to start
me.
some shit. Or blackface.
Okay, that's... But see, though, there's still... No, I don't want to say that there's still places where that's acceptable. But Sweden is a thing. So, you know, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
I don't even know, for the Christmas, they have Black Pete.
Yeah, I've seen Black Pete.
Okay. I'm okay with them having Black Pete. I don't want Justin Trudeau to fucking dress up like Black Pete, though.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know, so like there is a moment in time for it, but I wouldn't say right off the bat it's negative.
Ah. Okay. Let me see.
If you were in school doing a fucking presentation on holidays around the world and you did blackface because you're doing Black Pete, that's fine. But if you're, you know, just doing it to do it, nah. I would be like, all right, that's blackface, dude. That's if a black guy sees you and he knocks you out, I'm not gonna defend you. You kind of had that one coming.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I really just think about intent sometimes. That's like, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, but I wouldn't say that's why. Like, I wouldn't even rule out blackface. Like, I feel like, well, like, what are we talking about? You know.
Like, I don't hold like comedians who fucking did blackface to fucking get a laugh out of people. They weren't up there fucking, you know, doing some shit that was harmful.
well, Halloween is just like a weird
Like,
holiday
like,
to be
what's her
dressing
name?
up as anybody
Whoopi-
else's
Whoopi
culture.
Goldberg?
You can say the
Did a
same
white
thing
face?
about any costume.
Oh,
Are you
did
gonna
she?
tell a 6-year-old?
Yeah, she did a whiteface at one point, and then her husband at the time did the blackface, and that was supposed to be like so progressive at that
That's
time.
pretty funny.
It was so progressive.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's pretty funny.
Now it's just all like, nope, problematic.
A girl that she can't dress up like a pirate because she doesn't know the history of pirates, like
that's very different.
Well, so it's just like
That's very different. Those are children.
I think it's a lot about
This guy.
intention because
This is a
Everything he said was
condescending-
stupid, and that's how they cut.
condescending fucking laugh. Cause I'm sure he went into a fucking diatribe that fucking was all like, dude, you sound way too fucking smart.
No, it sounds stupid.
All right, yeah, well, no, I mean the sense of all the stuff that they cut.
Everything he cut was stupid.
Oh, you think everything in cut was stupid?
Yeah. I
What,
think
it
that
was
the
like
smartest thing.
smugly stupid?
Of course.
Okay, I can see that.
Something I was like, nah, you can't. That makes no
Like
sense.
he huffs his own farts, stupid.
Guys like, oh, it's children. Children don't count.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
get
type of shit he was saying.
No, my brain when I saw him went to college educated, knows what to say, what to do, and then condescends to everybody else who doesn't hold the same opinions.
I would say that's what you said is what he thinks of
Oh, what he
himself.
thinks of himself? Oh,
Yes.
man.
That's
He's-
exactly what he thinks of himself.
I thought he was better than he actually was, including him too. He thinks he's better.
because I think wearing that thing at Coachella, like I feel like I would see that as that person mocking someone.
Well, even if they don't intentionally mean it, it's
Yeah.
still offensive.
I mean, if I wanted to go and have go to like a sweat lodge and experience a spiritual journey, I would try to embrace like the entirety of the culture, right?
Of the sweat lodge?
Yeah, like the Sweat Lodge. Like a,
I mean,
a
like the
Native
rules are you
American
gotta go
sweat
in there
lodge.
like naked or something, no?
Like a Native American one. I don't know how homosexual a Native American.
Well, that's what I
are.
was wondering. But okay, because I don't know the rules. I don't know. I wouldn't call that a culture, but I would be like, if they say
You know what? That's a
no
good
shoes, then I'd be like, all right, you gotta take the shoes off. That's the culture.
How gay were the Indians?
Super. They say flaming, dude.
Native Americans. I mean, it's something that I'm surprised no one talks about. We talk about the Romans and everybody else, but I never hear about
Came up with those wooden ones.
homosexuality, colonial America, gender structures. The two-spirit thing is the only thing that they fucking that they cite.
Fuck is this two spirit thing?
You don't know what a two-spirit is?
Is that like a? Oh man, based on what we're talking about, it sounds like a sex position.
Based.
Like a Native American sex position, dude.
Let me see how I can fucking pull this up. Two-spirit. Here it is. All right. Let's have Mr. Peepyson read this. Peepyson, get off your heroin-addicted ass and read me. Just get rid of those numbers. Warning your gender.
Two-Spirit, also Two-Spirit, 2S, or occasionally Two-Spirited, is a modern pan-Indian umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americans to describe Native people in their communities who fulfill a traditional third gender or other gender variant ceremonial and social role in their cultures. The term Two-Spirit, original form chosen, was created in 1990 at the Indigenous Lesbian and Gay International Gathering in Winnipeg, and specifically chosen to distinguish and distance Native American First Nations people from non-Native peoples. The primary purpose of coining a new term was to encourage the replacement of the outdated and considered offensive anthropological term, berdache. This new term has not been universally accepted, having been criticized as a term of erasure by traditional communities who already have their own terms for the people being grouped under this new term, and by those who reject what they call the Western binary implications, such as implying that natives believe these individuals are both male and female. However, it has generally received more acceptance and use than the anthropological term it replaced.
There you go. They're using cultural appropriation, actually.
Yeah.
There you go. It all wrapped around. That was pretty genius of me. I didn't even mean to do all that.
That was pretty good.
But yeah, no, fucking, I guess, cultural appropriation. If you want to go fucking get in touch with fucking whatever the fuck. Like, have you ever seen that movie Midsummer?
I've heard of it. I've seen clips.
Okay, so fucking.
I have a general idea what it was about.
Okay, so generally they go to, I think it was Greenland or New Zealand or whatever the fuck, to go experience Midsummer.
Yeah, and they get stuck in this ritual.
And yeah, they get stuck in this ritual, but they did everything, like they dressed like them, they did like them. Was it them doing a cultural appropriation?
Oh no, they wanted to partake in the culture.
They wanted to partake in the culture. They wanted to fucking,
like some fucking tourists that they are. That's what they get. That's what they fucking get.
Some would argue that they were coaxed into it and
Falling into
they
some
were
tourist
given
shit.
to it, but you know, part of them should have been like, no, you know, as a responsible white person, I need to reject this and not, you know, do that. This is yours. I want to keep it.
See, what did they go? Denmark or the movie?
Yeah, they went to white person land.
Right, so you go to white person land, they do this fucking ritual on your ass. You go to India, you get your wallet stolen.
I'll do some research. There's a movie called Green Hell where they go visit an indigenous tribe in the Amazon and then get eaten alive. I'll do some research and see if there's cultural appropriation in that.
Green Hell is a spiritual successor to Cannibal Holocaust. I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? I haven't watched it yet.
So if it's the one I'm thinking of,
yeah,
one of them is like, look what I bought off a local. And like, cause they go down there for vacation for like fucking
was it
spring
culture
break.
appropriated?
No, one of them like he's like, I got drunk last night, right? I went to this bar and I bought this lighter off this guy. He said this plane crashed, blah blah blah, and he found this lighter and it says it was something FK. Basically, it was JFK's brother.
Yeah.
Was this, I don't know his fucking initial.
RFK?
But, yeah, it was RFK. And he's like, this is the brother that went missing, and this is where they think the plane crashed. So, if we go find proof that he's alive, like the locals say he is, ka-ching,
Ka-ching, baby.
So they go in the jungle trying to find
With
fucking
cameras.
Kennedy. Yeah, with cameras.
Is it a first-person movie?
No, it's kind of like the found footage shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like first person, like it's just a found footage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I'm fine with that.
But
those are my shits.
It pays a lot of homages to Cannibal Holocaust.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'll keep an eye on it. All right, we got lost.
This was a good one.
We got lost in the cannibal fucking Amazon weeds.
Yeah. But no, this is a good one.
Saying the N-word while singing along to a song?
Yeah.
Shit.
Bunch up.
The only reason I'm at somewhat disagree is because a lot of my favorite rappers use it frequently. Like if I'm listening to my favorite Childish Gambino song, which drops it like 100 times,
I know. So
you know
like
that
in the car, it's like.
it's like I'm not sitting there thinking all these horrible things about black people, and I'm like, it's just in the song, and when I'm singing, it comes out.
There's like two different forms of the word. There ends with an ER and with an A. And like with my friends, they're like, oh, you can say it with an A, like that won't hurt my feelings.
That's what people told me.
But also, like, even when I'm in the car by myself, like, I still feel like it's not my place. Maybe I'll, like, whisper it, like, with an A at the
She
end,
whispers
like,
it?
by myself,
That's
like, out of
racist.
respect for other people.
When she's in the car by herself?
And she has to whisper it?
Do you guys think
What a
rappers
bitch.
should stop?
I'm
Us.
racist.
I feel like if they're
Us.
an
If
American,
you think it's wrong, though, why?
I don't think it's wrong because the history of the N-word slave owners would call black people as the N-word. with a
Everybody
hard
would.
R
Oh,
at the
whoa,
end.
hold
And-
on. What is all this? She's got a Charles Manson Mickey Mouse. What? World's biggest.
Something hole. World's biggest asshole.
Who is that? Maybe, like, it looks like Ron Paul to me, but it might be George Bush or something like that. Or maybe a fucking preacher.
No, it looks like Ron Paul.
The N-word with the hard.
She has
it's
two
Trump.
more. Is it Trump?
Yeah. World's biggest asshole.
Okay, she has two more little pins too.
Or,
Like a black heart.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the fuck is on the other one.
Oh, shithole. World's biggest shithole. I see it now. Okay. So we know where she
At
leans.
the end, if black people want to take that word and claim it as their own and claim that.
I will say this is pretty cool. I would rock something like that. This one, I
Yeah,
would rock
but you know she's
ironically.
wearing that fucking pin like the kids used to wear the Che Guevara shirts, bro. You know she
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck that means.
She probably just insinuates that Disney is just a giant corporation that brainwashes people or some shit.
that
more in the
painful
line or
history
some
and
shit.
like be like, F you, like
I prefer that it's funny, and that's why I'm wearing it.
Yeah, I'm
Claim
telling you,
this
she fucking
word.
found it in the
I
bin.
think they
and
should
Oh
she's
wait,
like,
I saw the other thing. It said Mystic something.
Hey, this girl's walking over to disagree
like,
more.
F you, like I'm gonna claim this.
Mystic Museum. That's where she hangs out, in the Mystic Museum.
Is that what it says? Yeah, yep. That's where she found all her
word.
fucking little
I
knick-knacks,
think they
dude.
should be allowed to do that. I don't
And
think
this chick
as a
coming
white
over to
person,
disagree.
I
She's
have
like,
that
okay, I'll
right
stop saying
I'll
it in the
stop
car.
saying- Peer
that was
pressure.
derogatory towards them. They should 100% have the right to do that.
But do you think it's okay for a white person to sing the song?
See,
and
that's
say
where
that?
we're like all on the fence. It's like I feel like
It's a word used as my friend basically, and like just like she said, if they want to take that back from its horrible origins, then I'm totally fine with that. But as a white person, you can't say that word without feeling a certain way.
Yeah,
And so
but I have
that's
a
why I
question.
don't.
If they didn't put it in their songs, you wouldn't say it, right?
No, yeah, 100%.
So are they causing people to say that word more often? Because she wouldn't say it if
It's
it
not
wasn't.
white people's place to tell them what they can and cannot use. So.
Fucking pause.
3, 2, 1.
I'd go all the way to the wall. I'd be like, I live in the greatest country on God's green earth,
It's so
America.
sad to say,
Yeah, I
and
was gonna
it
say,
out
like,
loud, but
comparing
it's
it to
the
who?
Truth is like getting pulled over by the police. I
Like, in
always
general,
feel
the
like
world?
I
Like,
have
yeah.
a little bit of a one-up because I'm white, because I'm a woman, and I feel so bad that that's the truth. But this is a real thing.
She
and it's
feels disgusted.
unfortunate.
For me,
Yeah,
as
she
an
throws up every
individual,
morning.
I feel like I'm not privileged. Sure, like white people background came from like being higher up on the scale, but I've gone through really hard things before. You know, I don't feel like I'm superior over other people. So as an individual, I don't feel like I'm privileged.
I think privileged, I guess I don't really think that I'm above other people. I just think that naturally I'm treated differently.
Yeah, it's like perception. It's just perceptions.
Yeah, I think that's a huge misconception. I have privilege that I didn't ask
This
for.
bitch
It's just
speaks
society
every
sees me
time.
as like the standard for whatever reason, and because of that, I get treated differently. And white privilege, you know, like you said, it's not about what you.
I bet you, if I look hard enough, I can find these people and tell you.
Oh, you can find her for a
You've gone
fact.
through or what you experience. It's 100% how the world sees me.
And the soy boy in the back too. Oh, they went really fun.
2, 1.
Just be in the middle.
Yeah, can there be a middle?
All right.
Gotta pick a side. Pick a side. I don't know.
Don't do it. You don't have to pick any side.
I don't. I almost went there too. It's like
I think
so
like
hard.
guiltily, like I'm like happy that I'm not oppressed, but I'm not proud of like things people have done in the past.
When I think of being proud of something, I think of something I worked for, or that I had to do nothing to be white, absolutely nothing, and nothing was
Good.
taken
Your
from me
argument's
because I
good
was
so
white.
far.
We have to be
It's like
born.
saying, I'm a proud white person.
But I know that he went to, but people who have history of oppression in their families should feel pride in how far they've come and how far they can achieve and all
They're
this.
digging too much into it, man. They didn't ask you, are you proud of your grandparents? Are you proud to be white?
Yeah.
You be white. Yes? No.
Yes, no. Okay. Spectrum.
Different saying than saying I'm a proud black person. Because when you hear I'm a proud black person, I think empowerment, I think strength, I think courage, I think, you know, all these amazing things that the black community has done and accomplished throughout the years. But then when you say I am a strong, or I'm a proud white person, already there's so much like hate involved in that.
Thing about that is like how you said, someone who says I'm proud to be black, that's empowerment. Why aren't I allowed to be proud to be white? What makes it wrong?
Yeah, what are you proud of? Just your skin color? Because yes, that is wrong.
So you're
So
saying I can't be proud to be white because I don't have a culture?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's kinda what he insinuated.
When
Yeah.
white people say they're proud to be white, a lot of times, at least.
So then he has to make logical jumps right here. He has to do some gymnastics. That because Hitler, you cannot be proud to be white.
Yeah, no. Oh, man. I wish I was there,
my
but I'm
opinion,
not
they're
white.
just-
I know, yeah. I love.
wish I was there, but I can't 'cause I'm not white, bro.
Here for the audience, I love tag team and Hyro. Anytime I'm be like, "What? Let's get an actual opinion of a Mexican."
Yeah.
And then you just blow their fucking minds that they'll sit there and just like, what? But how?
I had a coworker. He's the son of the owner.
Uh-huh.
He's going to school for some computer shit.
Yeah.
He tells me he had to jump on a call with this boy. And some dude they met in fucking Algeria. I don't know where the fuck. They went to
Okay.
Africa and they made a friend and they want to help him out. And he's like, yeah, we got to call and we'll see what we could do for them. You know, maybe make some websites for them or have like some type of system where like the kids can do the homework and like you could, you know, grade it and see it right away. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're going to make a website for the school in Africa. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you going to get on it? They have computers. I'm like, where? In the school?
You mean the Nigerian princes who are trying to steal my credit card information?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you didn't have internet at home? And he's like, and I was like, all right, man. Look, I don't want to shut you down, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we're just trying to help. I was like, you know what they need? He's like, what? Water.
Yeah,
And
go
he's like,
build a well.
No, he's like, I don't want to send them water. It's like, no, you want to help them design a website. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, all right, bro. All right, man.
Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. He's trying to help him.
That's what they need, bro. There's not enough websites in Africa.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Actor.
Yeah, he's trying to help, I guess, but he's not helping the right way.
Okay. let's continue.
About their skin color, that they're not a different race. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
But as like we were talking about, as a proud black person, they've been oppressed. That a lot of their culture was stolen from them. And a lot of reasons that I don't like Proud to be White is because it has the Nazis used it. The
Wasn't he
KKK
Irish?
used it. I don't want to be associated with any of those things. So
Oh, the other guy was Irish.
So this is interesting. So you can actually go and do these. Like they do have casting calls, but it's actually a non-profit that's funded out of DC. So I'll look further
Global
into this.
Jubilee movement. Yeah, that's interesting because it's based in DC. It's not a real state, so they got away with a bunch of shit. That makes me think it's shady.
Yeah, that makes me think it's shady. This is
in DC.
Yeah, well, no, this is in California. They know where to go.
Oh,
they know where to go.
Yeah.
But I think this is. I always tell people that I'm proud to be a world famous propagandist because I'm open about my propaganda. You could take it as a joke. You could take it as whatever. It's whatever. It's fucking just meant to be out in the ether. Fucking these people try to hide the fact that they're propaganda.
Yeah, you had to do some digging. They don't have it up there.
All news, intentional or not, is fucking propaganda. Any information you show is unintentional or intentional propaganda.
Completely stay away from that.
It's propaganda.
Sure, I'm not proud of like what my culture is.
Intentional
done,
propaganda.
But at the same time, like I would not want to be anything else. If I had to choose another race, I don't know what I would be. I'm okay with where I am, even though I'm getting backlash about being white.
No food questions? I was waiting on the food question.
Do you like Starbucks?
How many of you are vegan?
Hey guys, this is John.
And I'm Aaron.
These are the niggas in charge.
These are the niggas in charge. Yeah, so that's where I saw that. And then
Interesting.
I know I saw this. Somebody, because as I said, it is propaganda, so obviously it's got to make its way to the other propaganda fucking websites and ensure we perpetuate.
Open dialogue about race is important.
When you hear I'm a proud black person, I think empowerment, I think strength, I think courage, I think, all these amazing things that the black community has done and accomplished throughout the years. But then when you say I'm a proud white person, already there's so much hate involved in that.
I'm happy that I'm not.
Now, is it just the statement, or is it that fucking you hate that people... that people will hate you if you say that?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Oppressed, but I'm not proud of things people have done in the past.
So the question...
They brought a fucking teacher to tell us?
Listen, my ancestors conquered. They fucking sailed the ocean. I'm proud of my people, man. Look at what's gone on. Look at the level of fucking...
One half of my descendants conquered the other half of my descendants.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's what I am. I'm a product of that.
Yeah, no. I think I've shown you, right? The demographics of Mexico?
Yeah.
Where, they have 6 categories. And, I think the European whites are the ones that everybody, is all nah, they're... Fuck those people.
Yeah, pretty much. I have a coworker who's Colombian, and he's telling me that, little known fact, Colombia also had slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So their demographic is pretty crazy too.
Yeah, no, they're pretty much like Chicago in the sense that they have about 30%.
Half the population is dark, black,
Yeah.
black.
It's be straight up Africans, indigenous,
Yep.
and then European.
Yep, because he's white like a fucking white boy.
Yeah.
And then I've seen other fucking Colombians, and he's like, how did that black person not know English? He's like, no, he's Colombian. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Fucking, have you ever played Max Payne?
No, but I've seen it.
Max Payne 3 perfectly encapsulates fucking, I think it's either Brazil or Colombia. But perfect. Just everything about it, from the slums to the fucking high class.
If it's Colombia, I'll let my coworker know. I'll check it out.
It's fucking good.
It shouldn't be about blame or shame or guilt. The question is about responsibility.
We need to be able to have honest conversations about our history and our current realities, not just history, current realities. And those conversations can't just be taught. They have to be able to lead to actions that create change. So changing the policies, changing practices, changing systems and structures, those are the things that maintain racialized outcomes.
Sure, I'm not proud of like what my culture.
Was that on TikTok or was that on YouTube?
It was on YouTube, but right now you find a way to incorporate anything that you do onto TikTok, and it automatically blows up because of how much reach and manipulation TikTok has.
Oh,
when
okay.
it
So
comes to
they
numbers.
just clipped the shit out of it.
Like, dude, I know fucking TikTokers who are not even that funny, or just in the sense of not even that entertaining, and they have millions of views. And it's like, who the fuck watches this shit?
Everybody who just swipes, like, just
Yeah,
keeps going through
it just keeps scrolling through. You can leave your fucking shit like idle, and it'll just
Oh yeah,
keep
it'll
playing.
just go nonstop.
Yeah. Here, look, I'll show you the beautifulness.
Oh yeah, just
This
like
is like
Colombia.
10 years ago.
That's Colombia. I can tell by all the guns.
Rockstar Games has tried to make a uniquely cinematic action game. Stay here, cover me. That uses a series of presentation innovations to move the game seamlessly.
Like the football fields.
But do they speak Spanish or? we speak
Yeah,
English?
no. Everybody speaks Spanish.
I want to hear.
It's only the gringo.
Sure, trouble finds us the same way you found me, slumped in a bar, drunk on self-pity.
Resulting in an immersive experience that keeps the player locked in Max's
Well, that's
dark
Brooklyn.
and twisted story. Cutscenes
There we go.
using a range of cinematic editing techniques without ever showing a loading screen.
Based Islands.
Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
That's Brazil.
Oh, it's Brazil? Okay. But yeah, the alleyways and the gangways, like, look, this is like the rich estate. Like, it really does seem like outdoor offices and fucking like.
That's Brazil?
Yeah, that's Brazil, fucking high class right there. But
Where's the guns?
where's the guns? They're hiding under the desk. But this is like the slums.
Real world
And you run through these motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's the whole city. Nice.
research while being interactive.
Down behind the desk now.
Direction materials have more destructible cover, while others offer
Like even the
somewhat more
designs
solid
of the
protection
fucking
from
like
gunfire.
what are those things? Those fucking railings?
During quieter moments, Max can explore the environment to learn more about his predicament.
Yeah, you can go up to fucking natives and then they're all like, "Oh yeah, mama huevo."
Explore the environment to learn more.
No, yeah, Rockstar does a really good
¿Qué tú
job.
sabes, chico?
Yeah, Rockstar does a really good job of capturing. Oh man, fuck! I totally forgot the thing was on like blurry mode, so like the audience saw like partial bits of it.
That's alright.
That's all right. You
Max
guys
Payne
don't
3.
give
It's
a
an old
shit.
game. They've always
You
played
guys don't give a shit. All right. I think I
What
got
else you got?
everything, unless I missed something of yours. Oh, the barbershop.
Oh, go to 127. This is just a ending.
127?
Yeah.
We're live.
No, it's something different that I pulled from another podcast I listened to. Keep going.
I don't want to deal with park.
Straight to 127.
Keep it.
No, you passed it.
127?
Yeah,
I'm on 126 right here.
right there, right there.
Visiting her boyfriend in El
Go back.
Paso, Texas. And on
5
June
seconds.
16th,
Holy shit.
she's visiting her years,
There you
48
go.
years old. She's from Tompkinsville, Kentucky. She was visiting her boyfriend in El Paso, Texas. And on June 16th, she picked up an Uber to go meet him somewhere in southeast El Paso.
Okay.
Now, according to the complaint affidavit, this woman, Copa, saw traffic signs that read Juarez, Mexico. Now, they're in El Paso, Texas.
Right.
So there are signs that will tell you if you go that way, you could go to Juarez, Mexico. So this woman
No,
starts...
I'm familiar with that, Vinny, because I live close to Canada, and there are signs that say Cardiff's house, and there's just an arrow pointing. So no,
to Minnesota. Now, during her ride, she starts to think that this Mexican gentleman, who is her driver, is kidnapping her and taking her to Juarez, Mexico.
Oh, so she's a retard.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh.
So
One star. Sir, I'm giving you a 1 star right now. You better pull over.
So this happened at 2 p.m. The guy picks her up in a gray Nissan Maxima, was driving her to meet the boyfriend. As they drove southbound on South Central El Paso, Copa saw traffic signs that showed the words Juarez, Mexico. That led her to believe that the driver, whose last name is Piedra, was trying to kidnap her and take her across the border. Copes is then accused of grabbing a silver and brown handgun from her purse and shooting the driver in the back of the fucking head, causing the vehicle to crash into roadway barriers before coming to a full stop on the freeway. The area where the car crashed was not in close proximity of a bridge, port of entry, or any other immediate access to travel to Mexico.
Vinny, I don't think she thought this one through.
You don't say.
I don't think she thought this one through. There's a couple of things here. First off, you never shoot the driver. It's a bad idea. But secondly,
it's the piano player you don't shoot.
Yes. You grab the piano player and you punch him in the face, as the King Ed Rock once told me.
Or the rhythm guitar player.
So,
see, Hyro, why can't we be charismatic
when you
like
get
that?
to the border,
We'll get there. We're on episode 2, man.
There, border patrolman. If you are being kidnapped, you can let that person know at that time that you are being kidnapped.
Yes.
It's not like, well, okay, and you know what? I'm not as familiar with Mexico. Maybe you can't just get right over the border. There probably aren't any border patrol people. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, so she's all under arrest and has a lot of explaining to do.
Yikes.
But talk about a trip that went poorly.
That's insane.
It really is.
Just because you saw a street sign?
That one popped up at my feet today. I was like, that is a way better end of the
That's funny. That even, even they recognize that our government's corrupt and fucking maybe it is that they're selling her into, sex slave or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but she was miles away from the place, though.
Yeah.
I would at least, if I'm going to blow his brains out, and he's been all nice, he doesn't have me hostage, nothing crazy, I would at least wait until I'm crossing the border. It's like, oh, we're in Mexico? All right, boom.
Well, no, yeah, she didn't think any of that through.
And then I run through, and they won't even charge me for murder.
You know what?
Because it happened in Mexico.
I'm gonna hit X to doubt, just on this whole story. All this story just seems too unbelievable. Maybe the case was that something else was going on. It's a drug deal gone bad.
Nah, dude, it was like his 3rd week doing Uber. I feel bad for the guy.
She knew he was a spy. He was a Russian spy, and
oh, you think she was onto something? Maybe she's smarter than all of us.
Yeah, no, she's good. She got it done.
My bloodlust cannot be sated.
Let's see, and
I think that was it.
That was it. Yeah, we went through a lot. Let's see, where are we at right now on time? Where are we?
Oh, we're in.
We're in.
We're in deep.
We're in deep. Let me see. Yeah, no, we are in deep. Okay. All right, that's a good place to end it. Do you have a song I can end on or something?
No, we used it at the beginning.
We used it at the beginning. Okay, got it. Let me see. Where's my? Is the static standby? There we go. All right. Forgive the weeb wallpaper chat.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Maybe I'll just go back to the song. Just because it kind of circled back around. Where is it? Oh, it has that annoying intro.
Yeah.
Let the white kids say nigga.
Alright. Adios, chat.
They probably gonna say it anyway. They already say it every day. White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga.
Holy shit, you won't need Jesus.
Let the white kids say nigga. They probably gonna say it anyway. They already say it every day. White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my